Hello, 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 ladies and gents. It is Lapel here again, and today I'm going to be doing a commentary type of dealio thingy, McBob, whatever you want to call it. But first, I'm going to give you a little update about the channel. Maybe not so much the channel, but stuff I'm doing. I just started a podcast with my friend Jack, otherwise known as Bubbly, who I've talked about before. And he's going to be posting it on his channel. And if you want to go see it, I'll provide a link in the description for you to see it. And we had a lot of fun with it. We teamed up with a good friend of ours, Aiden, and we just talked about a bunch of fun stuff like Gunmetal update and games we're excited for. And you get to hear my fart putty that I got recently from the dollar store. But yeah, please check it out and watch it. We had a lot of fun making it, and I think over the summer we're going to try to do it every week, and then maybe do it every 2 weeks when school starts back up. But yeah, check it out. It's cool. Now, for an actual commentary. In the podcast that we did, I talked about this a little bit, but recently I was given the opportunity to expose my friend's younger brother, who's a sophomore in high school now, to TF2, and who, to give you a taste of his gaming tastes, only for the most part really plays Minecraft and Call of Duty. And so nothing really like TF2 at all. And it was weird because when we started playing it, and he's also never used the mouse before, so it's kind of weird adjusting to like a from controller to mouse. But it was weird because he was trying to apply concepts that he learned in like Call of Duty to TF2. So like he was like crouching behind like cover and rocks and whatever. And for like the soldier, he was using the shotgun as his primary and his rocket launcher as his secondary, even though they're kind of the reverse in TF2, but they're like that way in COD. So it's weird to watch. And I have to say also that it was pretty funny to watch him at first because he kept on struggling, and I'm probably a dick for saying that, but he kept on playing, and he started to understand the different classes and how to play as each class, and it made me start to think about and realize why I play TF2 and why I love this game so much. Just after an hour of practice, you can pretty much understand the basics of the game and appreciate it for how unique it is. Because, in my humble opinion, there is really no other game that has ever been made that can be compared to TF2. Well, I mean, there are obviously other first person shooters, but when Valve made the game way back when, they crafted it in such a way that the characters have distinctive personalities that you can relate to or find funny, and an art style that is also fun, but it's not juvenile. Obviously, TF2 is not like like a baby game. Oh yeah, add plus number 1 plus 1 and H, ABC, whatever you want to do. But and then there are also game modes that don't really see too many other games like Payload. I haven't really seen. I've played COD. I don't see Payload in COD or like Battlefield or whatever. But the game modes that you don't really see in other games, and maps that make all these game modes fun to play, and they're just fun to look at, and they're fun to play. And then when Valve started to add like different weapons to the game, they weren't just straight upgrades. Like the backburner is not just 8,000% better than the stock flamethrower. No, the stock flamethrower is a good weapon still, but you just have to adapt your playstyle when you're using the backburner. And so it encourages different playstyles rather than just being stupid and getting. But yeah, it's not just like how long you've played the game. It's really about skill and how you want to play the game that makes you good at the game. And perhaps most of all, I think there's the perfect amount of stupid that Valve put in this game. I'm not saying TF2 is a stupid game. Well, I guess I am saying that. But stupid in a good way. For instance, Valve put in the game weapons like the Holiday Punch, where you hit someone and they start laughing and then you can taunt kill them. And all taunt kills pretty much are just like something stupid that you can do. And then like they introduced, cool hats and cosmetics that people just pay incredible sums of money for just to look like the biggest baddest kid on the block. And then like things like market gardening that you just fall out of the sky and go, "Wah, pshaw, yeah!" It's like a condor just like murdering a small rabbit or whatever. I don't know. But the game is just so stupid. It's so unique at the same time. I started playing TF2 2 years ago, and although it took me a while to really get into it, I've enjoyed every single hour that I've put into this game. However rage inducing those hours may have been, even though that kind of sounds like a paradox, but hopefully you get my point. And I know this sounds like me just praising the hell out of this game, like it's some like holy biblical super Zeus 5,000 god tier video game, but there is a reason that this game is still being played after almost 8 years. No other game, I'm pretty sure, or very few games have gone on for 8 years of people continuously playing that game. And the community of this game too is really does love this game, and in my opinion, is much more accepting of new players than say League of Legends. And it's amazing to me that even though the game, again, like I said before, has been around for nearly 8 years, that a person who has never played the game can join a pub and still, even though he sucks, have fun. And that's why I love this game. Because no matter what, there's always something to bring me back to play it. And it always surprises me. And that's pretty much it. TF2 was been a way for me to, socialize with even though that sounds really weird, but we just hop on TF2 and we talk with each other and we're like, oh my god, look at that 6 headshot or whatever. But yeah, it's you can really bond with your friends, and that's another thing that I really love about this game is that you really bond with the people you play with. And A+ game. Good job, Valve. Even though you have screwed up in the past, you did not screw up in making this game originally, I don't think. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed me just talking about how much I idolize this game. Please, if you like the video, just how about you go in and leave a comment, or maybe a like, maybe I don't know, or maybe subscribe if you've never subscribed before. Yep, and that's it. And I think I've said that 3 times now. But this is Lapel signing off.